Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage in predictable situations.
To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Gives it on the option. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
To the air, it's back. They're working that left side. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough deal for a quarterback to
Deixa Matheus Monte.
You see that less and less mishaps like that.
Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You know, this offense has a ton of speed at wide receiver, and they can generate explosive plays throwing it down the field. It's not just going to be go routes and post throws. How about executing the corner route against man-to-man?
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham.
I still got cash. I still got 70
Really
dollars.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
They
stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Punt is on its way.
To that guy, that Will
And they'll
guy,
let
who is
that
your
one
cousin?
go, and it'll roll out of bounds.
Your cousin. I tries. I found him.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They
That's
stuck
a
the last
hot
drive
timer.
in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State's had so many dominant D-line players, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they're doing.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
There ain't nothing better than getting a step. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. Like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Fletcher. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do? You set up 4th and long, you're gonna get the ball back, go get some water and something.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
He has a job to do, but I just want to stress it. You have to give him at least 8 days.
On the option.
That's something he's doing 10 days.
Now the pitch.
The first day.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
Sometimes they don't open
And I
up.
kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
It don't
Just
be
get
me sometimes.
downhill when you see an
They
opening. A lot of
open
times
up.
they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
And you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I was going to
Got
use it too,
stuffed
but I
on
was not
first
trying
down.
to pay
It's
for
2nd
it.
and 10.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints.
That's all. It's a second
Slowed
option.
down back at the 43.
I wasn't trying to pay
We're
for
at the
it.
2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this
Probably
offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
That really nice job by the defense, understanding the
summer it was a lot of work. It was
situation.
like
We know they
4
like to run the
assignments
touch
in 1
pass.
week, so we
Great
were probably
job
like
selling
college.
out, seeing it,
So like
bringing
this
those
is like
guys
this is
right
not
down,
something no
flying
more.
into space,
Probably
getting the
be like
fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Now it's going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Dances away to buy time. Looking left. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Looking to pass. It's back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
He might want another play. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the right. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy.
A shot toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to pass. Makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's back. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a 1st half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the 1st half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Corner's going to give them room. Got his man downfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect.
Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
My youngest one has never visited Nigeria. She said she was thinking of taking them to visit Nigeria.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw. Another incompletion on third down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again.
Yesterday was a good day for me.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They blowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Skips away from pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
that's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no
We got
answer. He's been on the money.
City.
He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this
It looks
defense
so
up.
cool. It looks so cool. It's like a Disney park. They got Disney around Japan. I didn't know it.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
The Disney was just
Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Dances away. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. That is just a sideline plant. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Back to pass. Under fire. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out. If they're going to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Finds the tight end. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run. It's Jackson. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times.
Got room on the return. Got the first down and still on his feet. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19.
I like Jordan. Hot. I'm saying.
They want that clock to run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Paul got a
And
house.
the Canes have it with a 1st and 10.
I think he got a teammate there.
They'll move the wide receiver. The offense will
he
have
got a
to
remake.
use its first
I think
timeout of the
he
half.
went to here.
The offense lines up at the 40.
He's
They've got
still
a 1st
over
down.
there near outside up there near
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Sets
that's
up the
where he
screen.
works.
Breaks into the open. He
Oh, he's
gets
over
it
there in
past the
NC State.
1st down marker, and
Yes.
a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter. You're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
So
The Hurricanes come to the line. This
that's not
situation, you might see a shot play.
It's like high schools. It's like high schools.
Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I thought it was an high grade.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage.
And those are so frustrating. You're a defense, and you swarm with the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Canes enter the final minute trying to drain the clock.
Right there.
Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. You're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Hunt is in the air. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Grabbed behind the line, it's Peoples. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, is that what we're doing here? They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
You think in that state, like, she lived there longer.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. But really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. And you think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Hey Siri, what time does Strangletown Center open? It's open today from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you. Of course. You hear Siri?
Yeah.
10 a.m. Yeah, it goes 10 a.m. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna grab my nose.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and the defense comes out sending a message.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. He got
That's
a
my
step
boy.
and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Our boy Team Maximus.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give on the option. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early to the air. It's saying all kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing to the right. He's at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have?
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Out. Yeah, over here.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Let's use it first.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but I hate the play call there. It's 3rd and long. You're in your own end of the field. That's a play. You got to throw it. You got to trust someone to make a catch and go make a play. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. Nobody falls for it. It's just a bad play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going for the big play. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Is scout up front, stuff the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
I'm the best.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback's job on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Coming out with it, it's Tate. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
36 years to use, though.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth
I
down,
don't
you're in your own end.
accident.
We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution. Critical down.
You got class
The
today?
give to the back.
Oh my God,
There
it's
he
a
goes.
pass.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
I'm saying this
They
is,
get this
I think
sophomore on the ground, but he
this
continues
is
to make
the
plays.
unpass in the
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
You told me.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions,
say
and he
he'd be doing a
really
little
didn't
bit
have
of
time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that
So that's nice and helping me out, not hooking me up,
passer
to help me
and
out.
getting the sack.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Complete out of the backfield.
It's,
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
This drive will start from the 19-yard
so,
line.
all right.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
I need to take this one.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty run there. Pick up a 6 out to the 25. LSU quick to the line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. The screen, and watch out. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team,
he holds it in, and nobody's close. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, they're trying to... They were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd.
They'll try to get him on the fake. He stopped way short of the 1st down. They tried the fake, and no one was fooled. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're testing the right side here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a man by himself. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, LSU! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the run, it's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Gets it away off his back foot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough.
Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Number 32, set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham.
Returner is tackled down at 19. And Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got...
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw.
Makes the grab on the left side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Bro, just quit.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred.
Just quit.
On
Talk.
2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pulls it in. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. One more First snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peoples. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
So what movie?
See after that.
So what movie?
He said something after that.
The Buckeyes
Yeah,
will
so
try to kick this
what
one deep
about,
to get things underway in the
Jimmy?
second half. And a
What happened to that ball?
inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
5. That was just the first season.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good game
Just
on the
quit, bro.
return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it on the outside. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
We're going.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And they'll try to tack on 2. From the gun. Pressure coming. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Ohio State 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tate.
Returner brings it out.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Rides the back and leaves it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play.
Wow, what the fuck? Do you need some medicine?
Baby, stop. What are you talking about?
What you saying about that? Don't stay back. Oh, bro. I gotta pray lust out of me. You know what that is?
Us.
Yeah, you know what that is? Bro, yes you do. What is funny? You do know what lust is.
Ooh, yes, I know.
What is it? What is it?
Overly sexual.
Oh, that's crazy. You know that because this one dude, he did not know. He told us, what is that? Like, what?
Niggas be too overly sexual nowadays.
Yeah, I know. I told this one nigga this before. I said, yeah, you lustful. You a lustful person. He said, what is that? That's a goddamn devil right there. So you lustful? Ralph?
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the
Damn, I think it's
Indiana
another
beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Let's put some things.
Looking for room. It's locked. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
Breaks into the open. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't need...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that.